Let us do one problem on the present value technique. Here comes a problem where it says calculate the present value discounted at 10% if one receiving rupees 1000 at the end of fourth year, 20,000 at the end of third year, and 30,000 at the end of year 5, 5 lakhs rupees at the end of 10th year. There are three different bits. Let us start with first bit where it says that somebody is receiving 1000 at the end of fourth year. He wants to understand what is the present value of that 1000 as on today. How to calculate this particular present value? We have understood that the present value can be found out with a formula which I have discussed in the last class, as the present value is equivalent to the future value divided by 1 plus I whole over of n. In the first bit, we know that the future value is equivalent to rupees 1000 and the I, that is interest, is our discount factor, we call, is 10%, and n given in the problem is 4 years. So these are the three components which are required for this problem. One is future value, other one is I, and the other one is number of periods for which we need to discount. So the formula is here given as future value divided by 1 plus I whole over of n. Let us substitute this particular values here. So here comes rupees 1000, future values 1000, 1 plus I is given as 10%, which is nothing but 0.10, that is 10 divided by 100 is 0.10 to the power of 4. Let us understand how much it is. 1000 divided by 1.10 whole power of 4. Let us calculate that particular value directly and put it here. So 1.10 whole power of 4 is nothing but 1.46. 1.46. So 4641. So it is going to be 1000 divided by 1.4641, which is going to be 683 rupees. 683 rupees. 0.0156. This is how you are going to calculate the present value. What I have done, we know that the future value is 1000, I is 10%, or the discount factor is 10%, number of periods are 4. So I have just substituted here. The formula is future value divided by 1 plus I whole over of n. And definitely one need to understand that the present value is going to be lower than the future value. If you are committing certain blunder in calculation, if you are getting more than this particular future value, that means you have done some wrong thing. Always the present value will be lesser than the future value. And you have to understand this particular thing carefully. In the examination, suddenly you do something and you get more. That means you have done something wrong. So you have to be very careful, understand that. Always the present value will be lower than the future value. And let us move on to the second bit. Here he says that he has deposited, he is receiving 20,000 at the end of third year and 30,000 at the end of the fifth year. So there are two cash inflows which are going to come in, and he wants to find out what will be the present value of this particular cash inflows. So there are two different components. So we need to find out what will be the present value of the first cash flow, and also what will be the present value of the second cash flow, which is received as of now, given at the end, which is coming at the end of fifth year. So we can extend this particular previous formula, use the same formula to compute the same. Here the present value is equivalent to first cash flow is rupees 20,000, which we are getting at the end of third year. So it is going to be 1 plus 0.10 whole to the power of 3, because this particular amount is coming at the end of the third year. N is going to be 3. The interest rate is 10%, that is discount factor is going to be 10%. This is the present value for the first amount. Then we have another cash inflow which is coming at the end of fifth year. So for this, the present value will be equivalent to 30,000 divided by 1 plus 0.10 whole to the power of 5. So we are going to get the present value for the first sum through this particular thing. We will get present value for this second amount by doing this particular thing. So let us work out this particular thing. This will be equivalent to rupees 20,000 divided by 1.10 to the power of 3 is going to be 1.3310 plus rupees 30,000 divided by 1.10 to the power of 5, which is nothing but 1.6105. So this is going to be 20,000 divided by 1.3310, which is nothing but rupees 15,000 to 6 point, we can take as 30 plus 30,000 divided by 1.6105, which is nothing but rupees 18,627.76. So let us add this particular two things. So in all we are getting rupees 33,654.05, or you can write it as 06. So this is the present value when we are getting 20,000 at the end of third year and 30,000 at the end of fifth year. Let's move on to the next bit. He says he is getting 5 lakhs rupees at the end of 10th year. How do you get this particular amount? This is similar to the first bit, wherein he is getting, here he is getting after 4th year, here he is getting at the end of 10th year. Let us take, I wanted you to solve this particular problem, which is similar to this particular thing. I am just giving the clue with regard to this particular thing. The future value is 5 lakhs rupees and the discount factor is 10% and the number of years are 10. So the future value is going to be 5 lakhs divided by 1 plus 0.10 whole to the power of 10. So you can simply calculate that particular thing by using a scientific calculator. Let us work out how these particular problems can be done by using a table value. That becomes very easy. Instead of using a scientific calculator, when you are going to use the table values, that becomes very easy or convenient when you wanted to calculate the present values, which I am going to deal it in the next session. Thank you.